Like Pause like was really confused at one time. He was like, wait. How the fuck does he write in Spanish that good?
Wait, what?
With the because of all of the accents and shit, like.
Oh.
Because people in Spain they don't know how to fucking type.
I mean, I've been kind of like de-learning that. I've been using accents less.
Yeah, I mean that makes a little sense because like accents don't make any sense when you're typing unless it's like a paper. Because they only take a lot of time to like put in like an actual message. So we never really use them, but
yeah.
I mean unless we want to make it clear what it is, but I mean people use the wrong way of porque every time when you're typing. And like if you try to like tell them, they go like, who cares? It's the same. And I'm like, no, it's not the same. Because there's 3 ways of saying por qué. One of them is the question, one of them is the answer, and one of them is the indirect question. That's the main thing. Three ways.
Yeah, like es porque, and porque.
You can say por qué separated, and that's the question. And then like to answer, you put it together without an accent. And then you put it together with an accent if you're asking or indirectly. This can be a bit slow, but it's okay. Like a second slower. No. Oh yeah, the K is like something we use a lot for K. But that's not only really Spanish, it's like Latinos do it too. Although you will see Latinos put in the E, and in Spain we just put a K and that's it. And it's like, what the fuck? Oh wow, the police actually hit me? Nice. It was funny because they hit me and they gave me like a speed boost. Insane.
Yeah, I do know what you mean when you're saying like vocabulary's never been good, because I struggle like fuck with vocabulary in Spanish.
Vocabulary is a piece of shit.
Pronunciation's super easy for me most of the time.
Vocabulary is a piece of shit mainly because you have to like learn all the genders. And it's stupid.
Yeah.
And then we have weird words as well. But then we have words that are like that mean the same, well, that mean different things, but it's the same word. It's
Llama.
Fucking llama, yes.
Oh, I said something hilarious to Doom.
Llama en llamas. Llama en llamas. Llama en llamas.
We always put the fire emoji for like, hey, you want to call? But okay, so here's the funny thing. He said something about making a pun with llama saying llama, and I said, si quiero coger la llama, lo haré. And he was like, you fucking what? Because coger means fuck to them.
Yeah, the thing about the K though, it's that if you actually read it in Spanish, you would read it as ka. Yeah. And unless you know, I mean, if you're Spanish, of course you know what they mean. You know it's a K, and you're supposed to read it as K, but it's fucking stupid either way.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's what Spanish people really do. And I mean, it's because we're just lazy with our writing. It happens to a lot of people with like a lot of languages. They tend to like be lazy writing it, so it happens. It also happens like the French people also do like things like that. But it's weird though. You don't know any French, you don't get any of the message, anything. Like you don't get anything from the messages. Because like the way they sort things, it doesn't make any sense. It's like fucking, you know, LOL in French. You know how they say LOL?
No.
They say MDR.
NDR?
MDR.
MDR.
Yeah. So if you see that at all ever in Twitter or whatever, it's LOL but in French.
Couldn't you kind of almost say that similarly in Spanish? Me da risas?
Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah. It would be the same in Spanish. Yeah, it would be MDR.
Me da risas.
Yeah.
Or like
Which means the end of laughter. Yes, I know.
how do you shit? How do you say I die? I actually don't know. Muero?
Muero. Yeah.
Muero de risas.
Oh god. Oh god. Don't hit cars, please. Hitting cars in this game is stupid because you lose speed and then you also get the camera all the time. Well, sometimes you gain speed. It's weird. It's the same in Runabout 2. It depends on how you hit the car. Runabout 3 is the worst though when it comes to that. I got the bridge again, so I'm guessing the thing that I was talking about before is what happens. 180 seconds. I am not even sure if my previous PB got it anymore, but I think it didn't. I'm gonna hit it straight. Okay, there you go. The best way for this limousine would be to hit it on the side, but sometimes I miss and I feel sad about it.
Look, I write English properly. That's a big giveaway that I'm not a native than I am.
I like vocabulary in English, but my typing's alright. Or I like, you know, more professional vocabulary.
Actually, so do I, which is funny.
But I mean, to be honest though, when you specialize in French and then like use English more, what do you fucking expect?
I mean, I lived in a place where like proper vocabulary was never used, so like, and my dad doesn't speak
Nice.
very what's it called? He doesn't speak very he doesn't use big words, and neither does my mom.
Yeah, I don't even use them in Spanish myself.
I mean, I use proper words more than you would think, but
I mean, it's one of my, like, you know, when I type in Spanish to friends and shit, I never shorten things usually, and then I'm usually like I use proper words. Like I'm very polite when it comes to that.
so I learned that buenas is actually like a formality.
Yes.
I thought it was slang.
Oh, it's a formality. Yeah. We use it for like everything. Although it's more, you know, you use it with friends more. Like if you go to like a job interview or whatever, you don't say it. But yeah, I mean, you would say buenas tardes or buenos dias in those cases.
Because my friend from Venezuela said that like it's something if you're say going to the supermarket and you would see somebody, you might say buenas.
Yeah. I mean, unless it's really like a formal conversation, you say buenas. It's I mean, it sounds better than just saying hola, you know? Fucking hola.
Yeah. Who the fuck says hola? Unless you're just fucking like being dumb.
I mean, if you like, you might hear it, but like, you know, yelled when you're yelled at instead of like, you know, yelling buenas, you say hola, you know, like that thing. But that, you know, friends, you know, usually with friends. When you yell at a friend, it's yelling buenas. It's not the same.
I mean, you could just yell, "Oh yeah!"
Yeah, you can also say that. Yeah. So usually people would yell hola instead.
Yeah, I would say just like, I mean, languages are fun. If you're learning it, you should just learn it
Yep.
out of your own interest.
Learning
Not
languages
because
is fun.
you want
Learning languages is fun. I can say that much. But if you don't like learning languages, you shouldn't.
to. Yeah, even if you feel like you are like forced, just because of your heritage, I really don't think that that's the way to go about it. You'll never learn a language if you're doing it that
You know,
way.
I watch like a lot of TV shows, right? That's not something new, right?
Yeah.
And in many shows now, they like putting Latin characters, right? Latinos. But they aren't Latinos, they're Americans. You know what? You know what the difference is, right? They don't know Spanish. But they are Latinos, though. They have the heritage, that's for sure. So sometimes they speak Spanish, or they say like words in Spanish. It's fucking stupid.
Pendejo.
Oh, they say things like, I don't know, like normal things, you know, like papi and mami and all those things, right? But sometimes they say like things like normal words. They over like exaggerate the accent, and they don't sound anything like a Latino would. And it's like, okay, you could have just not said anything in Spanish, but I guess, you know, it's okay, but you know, I wish they didn't do it that much. They do it a lot now because they want to show, I don't know, Latinos more or something. It's stupid. I mean, to be honest, if you're gonna do that, just do the fucking whole show with Latino actors and do it in Spanish. I've watched a lot of those too, and it's amazing. You know, there's like amazing Latino actors. Just wish they used them more. Nice. Another PB. Nice.
See, cursing in a language and just so you don't get caught's really not how you do it. Though I mean, like, I usually curse in both Spanish and English. Like, if I'm by myself, you might hear me say "puta madre" a lot.
Yeah.